Okay, so let's start with our first infographic animation. Let's create a new composition and we are going to name it as main animation. Width is 1920, height is 180, frame rate is 30, and duration we are going to choose 30-second long, and background color is white color, and simply hit OK. Then go to choose grid and guide option and simply hit on title save action. Then press Ctrl N to create another composition and let's call it as 1. And now over here for the color I'm going to choose little bit grayish color just for the reference and simply hit OK. Then over here we are going to create one ellipse, and for the ellipse fill I'm going to choose, let's say, white color, at least for now. Let's select this, press Ctrl Alt Home to align that anchor point to the center. Go to the align tab, align it horizontally like this. Now select the shape layer and change the color of this one to black. Okay, hit OK like this. Then after that I'm going to select my pen tool, and then from here to here I'm going to create one stroke, and for that I'm going to choose black color, and let's increase the stroke width to 15 pixels, or let's say 10 pixels, and delete the fill, we don't need that. Then press Ctrl Alt Home and go to the align tab and choose align horizontally like this. Then after that select the shape layer and hit Ctrl D, and let's bring this at the top, and go to the align tab and choose align vertically. Press S for scaling option and scale it somewhere around like this, and move this scale over here like this, and change the color of this one to white one, and select this and let's bring this downwards. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Then select the shape layer, hit Ctrl D, bring this at the top, press S for scaling option and scale it up to 50, or let's say 100, and change the color of this one to black one again, and press P for position and simply bring this up to here. Okay, so now this is going to touch this. Now select this, hit Ctrl D, press S, and let's make this 300, and press P for position and simply bring this over here. Again select this, hit Ctrl D, go to the align tab, align it horizontally and then align it vertically first, or instead of that let's delete this. We will select this last layer, hit Ctrl D to duplicate it, and let's delete this fill, we don't need that. And for the stroke color I'm going to choose black color, and stroke width I'm going to choose 2 pixels. Press S for scaling option and scale it like this. Okay, and let's make this 1 pixels over here. Okay, so this is how we will get this. Then let's select this, press S and increase the size of this layer like this. This one looks good to me. Okay, now over here if you see we can see that we have only this background white, otherwise all of these things are in black color. Okay, so this is our first what we call diagram. And then type our text, we will type I'll type 01, and for this text I am going to choose Oswald font, and over here I am not choosing any fill, I'll choose white color for the stroke, and stroke width let's choose 3 pixels. Select this text layer, press Ctrl Alt Home, go to the align tab and align it horizontally, press P for position and simply bring this over here. Press S for scaling and scale it like this, and try to adjust it over here like this. Now select this, go to the character menu, let's make this value 0, go to the align tab, align it horizontally, go to the character menu and let's choose, let's say 5 pixels like this. Okay, then select this text over here, and for the font I'm going to choose this lorem ipsum paragraph, and I'll copy this, I'll hit Ctrl C, and again I'm going to select my text tool and I'll paste this paragraph over here. Now I'm going to delete this stroke and I'm going to choose black color for it, and choose lighter version, and I'm going to decrease the size of it, and let's select this, go to the paragraph menu and make sure to choose align left align, and let's move this over here. And now all we need to do over here is we need to select this and let's make this 25. Let's select this and decrease the distance between these alphabets. Okay, and I'll select this paragraph. We don't need that. Then select this, press Ctrl Alt Home, and let's try to adjust it over here. Okay, so this is going to be our paragraph. Now I am going to select this and I'll move this over here like this. Now after that we need to do animation for it. So for that what we can do, let's select this one over here and press S for scaling option, create one keyframe, zoom in a little bit, go to around 20 seconds and again create another keyframe, go to the start and let's make this value 0. Select those keyframe and hit F9, go to the graph editor, select this graph by holding shift, move one handle over here. So we will get this kind of stuff. Then at this point I want this stroke should start to animate, so I'll move this over here. Then press Y for anchor point tool, pen behind tool, and by holding control I'll simply snap this anchor point at the bottom. Press S and unlink this, create one keyframe, go to around 1 second, create another keyframe and go to the start and let's make this Y still 0. Select those keyframe and hit F9, go to the graph editor, select this graph, move one handle over here and this handle over here, so we'll get something like this. And at this point I'll select this keyframe, I'll hit Ctrl C, I'll select this layer, move this over here and hit Ctrl V like this. And then at this point this stroke, which is this one should start to animate, so I'll move this over here. I'll go to the add menu and I'm going to choose trim path, go to the trim path and let's make this end value 50 and start value also 50. Create one keyframe at start and one keyframe at end and then go to somewhere around over here. Let's make this start value 0 and this end value 100. Select those keyframes and hit F9, go to the graph editor, select this graph, by holding shift we will move one handle over here, so we will get something like this. And let's move this keyframe a little bit over here, so if you see this now we will get something like this. And at this point I want this ellipse should start to regain its original size, so let's do that. Simply move this over here, press S, create one keyframe